Bitbybit-code channel. In this today video, we are going to learn about the timer function that we are going to learn little bit more deeper about the concept and about the timer function and what is the use case of in the real world. That also all the things I'm going to tell. So just see this code later. We are going to learn. Uh, uh, just now I have written this one after this. Okay, just look at the output that we need to do the same thing. So how to do this one? Already I have written the code just for the clarification, but I will explain you once again from the scratch what is the use case of the timer function and how to use the from the start. Okay, now in this video, I'm going to show about the set timeout and the set interval. So set timeout and set interval both are the timer function in the JavaScript. They are used to after the particular span of time they are going to run. So how it is going to happen? Now I will going to show you one of the real world example. Suppose OTP verification will be there. In the OTP verification, what is going to happen? When you click on the OTP, send OTP, then that in the 30 seconds, you need to clear that OTP. Okay. If you won't create, then what is going to happen? It is going to tell that OTP has been already been sent, or else you need to click on the recent OTP. Something the action is going to happen. Like either you have got the OTP or you haven't got the OTP. By if you have got the OTP but you haven't used after the 30 seconds, also that is going to expire. So there are lot of scenarios are there, but we are not going to learn that much exactly concept of like a Amazon as a uh, any one of the SIM card management, not like that. I'm just going to show you how what is the use case of that when we are creating about the our own websites and other thing. At the time we will use all these scenarios. Okay, now in this one I have clicked on the send OTP. Okay, after clicking on this one, you have seen that one of the OTP has been generated in the console. Okay, and now suppose if I want to generate the OTP once again, suppose if the user haven't received this message, and now user is clicking on recent OTP. Okay, now user is clicking on recent OTP. No, after clicking on the recent OTP, what is happening? Here you can see that the timer function has been running in the reverse order. In this one, the timer is running in the reverse order. You can make in the increment or else in the decrement. The both the scenarios I'm going to explain. In one of the like if you are using any one of the gaming channels, not gaming channels, like you are playing any one of the game. In that game you have seen that whatever the time you are being online, up to that time it is going to increment the cycle. Suppose if you are playing the PUBG or else any one of Free Fire on any one of the game, in that game what is going to happen in the sense like today they have given per day they have given 6 hours of time to play as per the guidelines of the Indians. Now Indian guidelines, now what they mean to say that a player can play to 6 hours. Now how they are going to calculate that he is active for the 6 hours, or how much time he have played in the game, and like all these things behind the screen for each and every player. The it is going to run in the in the unique ID. Okay, it is going to run and it is going to keep the data in their database, and it is going to tell that this player has played up to 4 hours, 3 hours, like that. Suppose if the player has played for the 6 hours, what is going to happen at that time? It is going to the auto submission, like in the sense what is going to happen, it is going to auto log out. That means he cannot log in after that one. So this is the scenario, like it will happen like if you are writing any one of the online test. In that online test, what is going to happen? In that online test, suppose if the exam is for the 3 hours, after that particular time of 3 hours, what is going to happen? That timer, like after zero, it is going to auto submit it. So this is the process. We can add the increment, we can make it as decrement, and we can go with the separate scenarios. Now we will see the basic one, and then we will come with the OTP verification. Now I will just pause this video, and I will okay in the next one I will tell you how to first I will explain one small example, and then later I will go with this example. Okay, and I will explain you this one. Now here I have just added the index.html and okay, index.js. In this one, what I'm going to do, whatever the count is there, and whenever the count is going to start, that count should be printed on the screen or else inside the console. What I'm going to do, set timeout. Okay, set timeout. The first thing we are going to learn, that is the set timeout, and I will tell you what is the difference between the set timeout and the set interval. Okay. This 1000 indicates 1000 milliseconds. That means 1 second. Now console.log of hi. Okay, that's it. Now I will go open the browser and I will check that output. Now after the 1 second, you can see the data is printing. Okay. Now 1 second is like a little bit fast. So what I will do instead of this one, I will make it as 3 seconds now. Okay. And I will refresh this page. Now, after waiting for the 3 seconds, it is going to print high. So, it is going to do? It is going to after that particular piece of time, the function is going to run. Okay, this is the function. Okay, now this set timeout is a function. This function is going to be running after the 3 seconds, and inside that one, whatever the content is there, it is going to print for the only one time. So set timeout, that is going to be used for only once. Now suppose if I want to print if I want to print this statement for the multiple times, then what I will do, I will use a set interval. Okay, I will use the set interval. In this set interval, what I'm going to do, a console.log of hello. Now after I will print that every second. Now I will just open the screen. Now you can see hello hello is there, then hi hello is there, then after three hello, four hello. Why? Because here it is going to stop at only once. Why? Because I had told you set timeout is going to run only once. Set timeout is running only once. Okay, but the set interval, that is going to be run for the means each and every time after that particular piece of that time, running all the time, we can say all the span of time, all the span of the time. That means after, if I'm writing 3 seconds or 4 seconds, after each and every 4 seconds it is going to run this statement. Okay, but in the set timeout it is going to run at only once. Now I will we will just briefly go inside this one. So the set timeout is a one of the JavaScript keyword. It is the function. Okay, I will write once again set the timeout. Now you can see I have written this is the just a function. Inside this function, it is going to accept two things. One is the callback function. Okay, this is the callback function. Okay, now function is going to open. That's it. Now after opening the function, the first thing that I have written the callback function as a arrow function, and the next thing what I'm going to do, in the next thing I'm going to pass the timer here. That's it. Simple thing. So the set timeout is going to set timeout or set interval, both are going to accept only two things. One is the callback function and the second one is the timer. Now we will go with this one. And now one small thing we will do here. What is that in that? I will print one timer here. Okay, and we are going to print one timer. Okay, just h for this one I will make on h1, and then for this one h2, just timer. That's it. And then inside this one I will write span tag. Inside the span I won't write anything, just pass id that of span. Okay, span. That's now I will we are going to come back here, and I am going to take that span tag. Okay, let span is equal to document. Okay, document dot get element by tag name of span, and then pass here the index, and then console dot log of span, so that we need to check aspan. Now it's been printing. I will do the refresh. Now inside that we won't have any data. So for that reason, it's not printing. That's fine. Now I will take one counter here. Let okay count is equal to 0. Initially it is 0. And then next to set the interval. Inside this interval, what I'm going to do here, I'm going to increase the count plus okay count plus equal to 1, or else you can make plus plus. That's it. Both are fine. And then next here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to print this span. Okay, span dot inner text is equal to this count. See here, it is running there, but here we haven't passed the time. Now it is running in the form of milliseconds. Now I will make it as 1000, and you can see now it is going to print properly. Initially here we need to make it as 0. Okay, now you can see 0, 1, 2, 3. It's running properly. So that means we have completed the set timeout and set interval, one of the concept that is the like advanced JavaScript, we can say. Now, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to use that this one OTP functions. Okay, for just now, I will give you one hint how to do that one. If you're like interested to learn, do one thing, just pause this video and just take a hint that how to create a OTP. Okay, first think how to create a OTP. Now, I will create one this one OTP. Now, OTP is equal to what I'm going to do. There are some math methods are there. Math.floor. It is going to be like making it as a little bit like a round figure only. And then next, what I can do here, we are having one another two alternate ways. In that alternate way, we can solve by using one another thing also. Okay, just okay, in this one, the math.floor, first we need to generate one of the number that is called math.random. Okay, but it is going to generate in the form of like in the 0 to 1 only, like 0.991, something like that. It goes on. So before that one, what I'm going to do, I will make it as plus 1000, so that the number should be like it is goes on up to the 1000, no? And then later okay, you will see, and first we will check what it is going to print here. OTP. Okay. Okay. Now it's printing 1000, and there is the 1000.1 on something is there, but it is not at all printing at that time. Now, what we can do instead of that one, we can make it as 9000. So the number is going to be going for the further thing, and it's going to generate. Okay, and this shift the range from 1000 to 9000. Why? Because the numbers are from the 1000 to 9999, but in this case we can go for this one. Now if I see, okay, now it's been running properly. 2072 is there. If I do refresh, 7999 something, 6,700, something, it's going on. So that means it's working properly. Now the first thing we have completed, and the second thing that we need to do is the like clearing the interval and making the interval like stopping this interval. Suppose this interval is running, right? Now if I want to stop this interval, so for that reason, what we can do, like let the timer is equal to, okay, store inside something. And then later, like if the user clicks on this timer, so I will just give you one hint. So try to solve, if you solve by yourself, then that means you are learning little bit good. And apart from that, in here, in the next video, I'm going to show you how to use the clear interval and other thing. I will, but for just now, I will provide you the clear interval. Just copy this one and write this timer. That's it. And then open the function. Now initially it is not going to be running. So for that reason, what you need to do, you need to have one small change you need to make here, that if you make that change, then it is going to be stopped. Okay, now clear interval is there. Now this clear interval, what it is going to do, it is going to stop this timer. Now this timer, what I'm going to do, set timeout. Okay, after set timeout, I'm going to add this here. When it needs to be stopped after 3 seconds. Okay, now up to 3 seconds, it is going to be running. After this 3 second, what has happened here? You can see the timer has been removed from the function. Okay, this is one of the small example I have given you by using this first and this second and this as third. Okay, by using all these things we can already the half of the things we have completed. Just we need to add the css and other thing. You can, I know that you can make the css. Why? Because you already been learning the javascript. That means you're already good at the css and other thing. So just practice this one and make confident in yourself and solve some of the problems. Thanks for watching the video.